Congratulations on your Toyota electric pallet truck purchase. Today we're going to show you the 𝐦𝐨𝐫𝐞 23 electric walkie. Let's take a look. To turn the main power to the truck on, leave the handle in upright position, press the red switch on the console. You'll hear the beep, that tells you that it's ready. And then to turn on the controls in the handle, you'll press the default 1 green. You can change that, technician can change that for you. You can use up to 10 different operator codes using 4-digit numbers. So you can use it for certain departments, or you can give each operator their own code. Totally up to you. To turn the handle back off, controls, you press the red button. And if you want to turn the main power off to the whole truck, again, after it beeps, you'll turn off the main switch. With the main power on, and after you've gone into the controls, the truck is now live. The proper operating position for the handle is like so. If the truck is in an upright position, that's a brake. Truck doesn't go anywhere. If you were walking and slipped and fell and brought the handle down, truck goes nowhere. It acts as a brake as well. So again, you need to be in this position here in order to operate the truck and move it forward or reverse using the toggle controls. The different speeds will vary depending on how aggressive you are on the throttle. It can be as simple as a light touch. You can hear the click and you can literally walk it. If you were to push it all the way down, the truck is gonna move forward a lot faster. Again, a technician can program acceleration speed, deceleration, overall top speed, as well as your braking, how aggressive it slows down. These are all things that a technician can adjust for you. At the same time, one of the safety features is the red belly button. What's going to happen here is if there was a wall or product behind me or another forklift even, and I was pinned, it would hit and bounce away from me. At this point, I need to reset the handle so that I can continue using the truck. Okay, so that's another safety feature. I'll show you again using my hand. Once it comes into contact with something, it jumps forward so that you don't get pinned up against a wall or another object. In the operator's manual, you can reference things like safety controls, operator display, troubleshooting, and daily maintenance. This operator's manual should stay with the truck so that every operator can reference it when needed. When you first turn the power on, pressing the 1 in green again, the first thing you're going to see on the display is the hour meter, and then right after that, it's going to move over to the battery state of charge. In this case, 0 hours on a brand new truck, and it's at 99%. As well, on the control handle, you have a left and right horn button, and you have the lifting and lowering, all on the tiller. Once again, reminding you that the thumb control is how you move the truck forward and reverse. As we mentioned before, the proper operating position for the handle is in this position here. However, in a tight situation, like inside a truck, trying to do a pinwheel move or in a tight area, it's difficult to drive like this and be creeping up onto a wall. This pallet truck has an option called click to creep. So with the position upright, which is supposed to be a brake, if you were to press 2 times quickly on the throttle, it goes into slow mode, which is going to allow you to then move the truck. No matter how hard you press the throttle, that's as fast as it's going to go, and it allows you to operate it with a handle in an upright position. This way, if you need to do a pinwheel turn, it can be done easily and safely, just like that. When you're done using the truck in the slow mode, you can either leave it for 10 seconds, in which case it'll time out and revert back to normal operation, or if you're done and you need to move quickly again, you'll press twice to turn it on, twice to turn it off. On the display, you'll see slow when it's in slow mode, and it'll be back to the battery state of charge when it's in normal operation. So the truck that we've been looking at has 2 data plates. One is for the actual machine itself, which is going to show you the model number, serial number, truck weight, minimum battery, maximum battery weight that can be used in the truck, as well as the amp hours required. And on the battery pack itself is a data plate for the battery telling you whether it's a wet flooded battery versus a maintenance-free battery. When it's time to charge your walkie, if you have the wet cell flooded battery, you're going to turn the main power off. You're going to unravel the cord. You need to undo the 2 bolts. They're only hand tight, no tools required. Put them somewhere safe so you don't lose them. Disconnect the battery. And then you lift the cover off. Place it on the side. It'll stand on its own. And then you have access to the batteries. Next, what you need to do is remove the caps. There's going to be 6 of them. You're going to fill it with your water. When you need to do the bottom ones, there's a handle here. You're going to pull this out. The battery slides out, exposes the one underneath. You'll water those 3 cells. Flick this back. Do the same thing on the other side. All 4 batteries are watered. And then you can put the cover back on. To actually charge the battery, you have an onboard charger within the pack itself. All you need is regular wall outlet. Plug it in, charger will kick on, and you charge accordingly. This is a light-duty charger pack made to run between 1 to 2 hours per day. We encourage you to charge as often as you need to throughout the day. It is an opportunity charge system. So the emergency disconnect on this particular pack stays in all the time when you're charging. The only time you'll take this out is when you're watering, like we did, or if you need to cut power completely to the truck. Now, depending on what type of battery pack you have in your particular machine, the connection may be a little bit different. In this situation, we have a maintenance-free pack. Same idea for batteries. These ones are maintenance-free. They do not need to be watered. Simply, you need to open up the compartment for the charger. You're going to take your emergency disconnect it from the truck, put it to the charger. Then you're going to take your plug. And once again, plug into a 110 outlet. Typically, first-time owners of this type of equipment are going to make the most common mistake, which is leaving the connector in the truck when they put the truck on charge overnight or during the shift. What they're going to find is when they come back to the truck, it hasn't charged at all because the connector is still in the truck. You need to remember in this situation to remove the connector from the truck, because you're not charging the truck, you're charging the battery. And when you're done, it goes back to power the truck. Variations of this pack will have the connector in the side sometimes, but typically we find it on top.